Alright, Bonsai. Good morning, C3, Grinders, Cobras, Miyagi-Dos, and of course, Eagle Fangs. It is Eagle Fang Friday, and wow, this is a rough one. I'm barely up, not a lot of energy. Let's just say, down to the bottom today. I don't know if doing this extra work this week is catching up with me, I'm just getting used to it, or what. But this is a rough one this morning. I don't feel like doing anything, so am I going to end up half-assing it? Maybe. I like to think of it as I'm going to do my best and forget the rest. I'm going to put out what I can this morning and go on with my day. But this is one of those days where it's just not here. So, with that said, I'm going to pop the music on and get started. We'll see you in a few. Alexa, play some Stone Sour.
Here's some music by Stone Sour on Amazon Music.
And crank it up.
I'm looking at you through the glass.
I am such a knucklehead. I just went through the next 5 minutes of the video you're going to watch here, narrating my voiceover, and I forgot to hit record. So now I got to do it all over again. Anyway, what you see me doing here, oh wow, I never noticed my kick was that bad. My backside kick is the form N1 number 1, which is the form we are currently working on this cycle. And I feel pretty good about it. I pretty much got the moves down for the most part. There are small tweaks that need to be fixed on it. And this early in the morning, it's hard for me to have my kicks at the level I would like them to be. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into today's devotional, which is one everybody's familiar with. It is a core. It is titled The Golden Rule of Mentoring. And the passage reads, "Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. This is the essence of all that is taught in the law and the prophets." Matthew 7:12. And it is the golden rule. You know, not he who holds the gold makes the rules, not that one, but the real golden rule, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. So if you want to be treated nicely and with respect, then you need to treat others the same way. We all know that. We do this. It is the standard. You know, even if you're a non-believer, this is one that you should follow. I know we all meet people that just rub us the wrong way, and it's so easy to be mean, especially when you're in school. School-age kids can be really cruel to each other over the dumbest stuff. But we need to learn to treat others as we'd like to be treated. And if we all did that, it'd be a better world. And I want to point something out at camp that we did last week. There were 40, 50 kids there, you know, from 6 years old up to late teenagers. Most of them being in the 8 to 12 year old range. And what I was really impressed with is nobody was ostracized. There were a couple kids that, you know, by their natural personality and where they are in their life, could be kind of annoying. And they might complain or something, but nobody was ostracized. All the kids got along. They wanted everybody involved and to play and do their best. That was really nice to see. I don't think I've ever seen that in a group of kids anywhere else. I've seen church groups, youth groups, where it's a little cliquey. I mean, everybody comes together for some of the parts, but for other times during the youth group meetings, it can be a little cliquey. This camp was not cliquey at all. All the kids were working together and enjoying each other's company, playing, running around, screaming, having a good old time. And that was really good to see, and gave me hope for the future, believe it or not. So, anyway, back to the video here. I'm just trying to do some of my kicks. These particular ones are the roundhouse, which I have a lot of trouble with. I cannot get my hip over yet. On the left foot here, I'm trying to curl my toes and kicking the with the ball of the foot, which is what you try to do to break a board. And then on the right foot here, I'm going bladed, which you would never try to break a board with because it would really hurt your foot. But in sparring, it's probably the way I would always do a roundhouse kick. So I go back and forth trying to do that. Roundhouses are really hard for me. I don't get a lot of height on my side kicks, but I feel that I can get my rump over correctly. They're getting better. And I'm going to finish it off here with some inner and outer crescent kicks. I'm just trying to brush the nose there. Learning distance. This is one kick I really like, and I like to use during sparring, although I kind of do a jumping one where I leap into them, and I'm trying to force them to move back and get on their heels so that I can follow up with something else. I like using this kick a lot. Because you can't help, especially with the outer crescent kick, you can't help but want to put your arms up to block it. And if I can learn to twist it, I can come out of it and go right into a front kick and maybe score a point or something. It's just one I like to do. So that's about all I've got for now. I'm going to stop this for the second time, and we'll get to the workout in just a second here. Banzai. I've got for this part. Next up, we're going upstairs. We're going to get the workout in. So, banzai. See you in a few minutes up in the bath cave. Banzai. Alright, banzai. Welcome back, grinders. Surprise today. I'm actually putting you on the first set because I'm running way behind, and I think what I need to do is record the first set and then it takes time to upload it into the editor and go through all the bits and bobs. So to try and speed this up, I'm going to record the first set and then upload it and all that during my rest periods between the first and the second set. So that's where we are. I'm not going to gab a lot. I'm going to pop the buds in and we're going to commence the grinding. Banzai. And here we go. We're still doing Eagle Fang 6. First up are the Bulgarian squats. I messed up and I turned the weight on before I actually started the program, so it wasn't recording it for my actual workout. So I had to stop, get out, and restart it. So that's why there's a bit of a delay there. But I'm getting a little better at these. I'm not able to get my knee all the way to the ground yet. That might be a while in coming. They can do it on the screen, but I'm doing good just to keep my balance here. So the weight definitely helps though, so that's a good thing. This first set, the Bulgarian squats are 10 reps each leg, each round. But next we go into incline chest press, and that's going to be 12 reps. Everything else is 12 reps, except for the hip thrust, which is 30 seconds. Technically, I have 45 to give me time to move the bench and get in position, and the push-ups are 30 seconds. So, the rest of these are going to be 12 reps. And it's a short program, but I think it hits just about everything here. And trust me when I say I have worked up a great sweat. So, you got a slightly better angle at this, or a worse angle, depending on your point of view. But that's roughly all it is. I've got my heels up on a bench, and I'm just thrusting up with the hips. This works your thighs and the back of your legs and a little bit of the hamstrings. So it's a body weight exercise. You get a little bit out of it. That's one thing on the tonal that's a little tough is other than squats, leg exercises, at least that I'm aware of. So, and now we're going to go into the favorite, lat pull down, basically pull up. And you can see I didn't even get time to put my gloves on this morning. So, but you might be able to see a little bit of shininess there. I'm definitely working up a sweat already between doing all those kicks and then coming up and working out. Yeah, now I get a good sweat on. And I can tell you, even though I had no energy first thing this morning, that has really picked up. Feeling a lot better. I don't think this was my best effort, but it was the best effort I had today. So, hope that makes sense. Because not every day is going to be a home run. I mean, that's the whole point, you know. You give it your best. Whatever you got, that's what you give, and then you come back. You know, I personally have a pet peeve with, you know, people saying, oh, you give 110%. Because I have sort of a literal mind, I can't stand that. 100% is the max. You can't go past that. That's the reason it's a percent. So, you can't give 110 when you only have 100. So, anyway, I know some people would argue with that, but that's what it is. So, here on the first set, we do incline push-ups so that my feet are elevated, and I'm doing roughly 30 seconds. I try to count on about 15 or so of them. And then that's it. So I'm going to shut this off, and we'll see you on Monday.
That was set 1. I got 2 to go. I get a 2-minute rest in between. So, copy this to the computer, let it upload, do the next set, and then I'll go through the edit. So, there you have it. Rough Friday for me. Hope it's a much better day for you. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday. Here's your flex. Right Hogan, left Hogan, and last but not least, the flare. Woo! We'll see you on Monday. Banzai.